I'm just going to run the center.
What's going on, everyone? Average Player here. No Big Mike. Just getting this guy, my buddy Karma, who actually won locals where I live. So he's not the only friend who's won locals now. Or I'm not the only friend who's won locals now. It's him, too.
Yeah, that's right.
He's the better Phantom Knight player. That's why he won. So he's showcasing his Phantom Knight deck. Because, I was hoping for him to lose so I could keep that crown, but we have to split the crown now.
Yeah, just like how we share half a brain cell.
No, we share a quarter of a brain cell. Get it right.
I was trying to be optimistic.
Oh, okay. So this is my first time actually not doing it myself, but I have the deck set up the way I normally do it. He's not going to explain anything unless it's cards I don't use or cards that are just like really popular. So, All right, it's on you.
All right, so I have 2 Torn Skills. I definitely recommend running 3, but I only own 2. Then you got 3 Ancient Cloaks. Move these up a little bit. Then you got 3 Phantom Knight Boots and 1 Gloves. I actually don't run Stained Greaves, but you can if you would like. So that's it for the Phantom Knight monsters I run.
Because I run Stained Greaves.
I said that in spite.
Yes. Because it's literally a backup Raiders Knight or Dark Rebellion.
Which I don't run, which you'll see later. I have 2 Kagamuchi Knights for my extenders, and then I also run 3 Tour Guides for the Burning Abyss combo, which is PK Fire, with the Sangan to bring out for an
Hand traps.
now. And then you got Seer. So that is actually all for the monsters I run. If you guys don't know what any of these do, he actually made another video on the deck itself, though I run it a little different way.
Self-promotion.
Alright, so then I got some more extenders and a few more monsters, but those are hand traps. So, E-Telly, to bring out a psychic monster, which you got 2 targets here, which are also extenders if they're in your hand. And you got, obviously, some nice ashes. I would run 3 if I had them, but I don't. So then I decided to run Ghost Ogres, which, fun fact...
Hold on. Feet. He's running the feet.
Fun fact about Ghost Ogre, it's actually psychic, so you can bring it out with the E-Telly.
Precisely.
Then
I do have that in my deck profile.
I do have 2 Imberms. I do have 3. I have my 3rd one on my side. So I run 6 hand traps.
And you forgot the called by.
Yeah, but
The called by is a hand trap.
I mean,
it has to be.
Called by another hand trap.
It always hurts.
That is true.
Should be at 3.
Yeah. That'd be so dumb. But then I got some spells. Phantom Knight Rank Up Magic, because I run a Dark Xyz monster that I can use for it. Reinforcement of the Army to bait out an Ash. Harpy's Feather Duster, because, reasons. 2 Chalices, in case I need them.
He's saying reasons, and this is what I say for reasons.
Yes. Then I got 3 Fog Blades with 1 sword. I will get into some more of the traps in one moment.
So if you don't have sword, you can run wings, which is what I do because he has my sword. So if you guys want to know, this is actually the guy who bought my Phantom Knight deck from me back when I told you I didn't have it no more because somebody bought it. It was this guy. And now I'm kind of upset he's spaghetti about it because he's better than me now with it.
And then I run 1 Shade Brigadine because it helps to go into Appaloosa, but you can also go into your rank 4s with it as well if you run Stained Greaves, which we said a little bit about earlier. I run 2 Lost Winds because I think it's heavily slept on. You don't run Lost Wind, don't you? Alright, so Lost Wind pretty much negates the effects of a special summon monster and negates that permanently, and half its attack is gone, like permanently, and the effects are negated permanently, which is so stupid. If they special summon a monster, you can set that back from your graveyard.
Too bad cards like Cherubini still go, hey, I sent for cost.
And then Gravedigger's Trap Hole, because a lot of decks play with their graveyard and from their hand too. And then 2 Judgments.
I wonder where we got those from.
I do too.
He got them from me.
But that is it for the main deck. The main deck right now with everything that I just showed you guys is 43, which I thought was 42, but 43. Yeah, I still somehow got first.
He goes against my channel thing of always 40. After this, I'll be recording mine at some point, a new Dino deck profile. So
it's pretty toxic.
Dino deck's good.
All right, so then we're going to move on to the extra deck. So I got some Link monsters, Cherubini, which is what you normally go into. I actually didn't go into IP at all in the tournament or Phoenix, which you definitely can with your monsters. Bardiche, for reasons, for Phantom Knight deck. Unicorn, I went into 2 times there. And Appaloosa, I went into every single time, just about.
Appaloosa seems good or something.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why Appaloosa is so good. I couldn't tell you, honestly.
You know that once per chain clause.
It kind of sucks. Then we got the Xyz monsters, which I don't run any fusions or anything because there's no need.
Yeah, he's saying that because I gave it to him with my old deck profile of instant fusion in the Sea Monster Theseus going to a Borload Savage, so you could stop that spell and trap card.
It's not a bad idea. I just feel like it wastes 2 spots because you can run some other stuff that I think is good.
It wastes 1 card in your main deck.
In your extra deck.
Borload Savage deck is not a waste.
Yeah,
cards are good.
I mean,
especially since you link all the time in this deck.
That is true. The 2 Leviaires. And then this is the one I was talking about that we use the rank of magic.
Really don't have to explain Dark Rebellion. Everybody knows Dark Rebellion.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain those last 3 either.
Yeah, Zeus. I mean, I hope you guys know what that does.
Yeah, don't explain any of these cards. I had them in a deck profile before.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to.
Yep. Wait, that wasn't an ultimate rare Requiem.
No, it wasn't.
Man, I could have been nice and given it to you for the, whatever.
You could have. But that is it for my deck. I did go and win first place. I went my first 2 rounds 2-0.
What'd you play against?
I played against
some old school stuff.
Danger Thunder Dragons. Exactly. Beat him 2-0. I kind of felt bad because he was also a new player returning from like 5 years, he said. Kind of felt bad because I had nothing but negates on the field. And I didn't use them all. But he definitely missed a few things when he was playing. Then I played against Harpies, which the person who played Harpies actually got 2nd place. Harpies, I smashed them so hard because of my monster negates. If you just ash them once, they're just like, yep, scoop, pretty much.
Basically. Gotta love Harpies, Dirt Glass Cannon.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a Harpies deck myself. But went against Harpies, then I actually went against a mirror match against this gentleman. What was it, 2-0 you said it was?
I said it 2-0, even though it was 2-1. I was literally just watching football the whole time. I was watching my Pittsburgh Steelers get Roethlisberger McStompled by the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was a nice game, though.
It was a really good game. The 3 picks should have been caught, but we don't get into that.
Yeah. Then the last one, I actually went against Tierlemans and won 2-1, which I was definitely shocked because I won the die roll. Lost round 1 because I opened up Brick, which didn't happen at all until that, and then I didn't open up Brick after that and won.
Weird thing about that is last round, nobody stayed in there and watched. We just waited to see what the report was. We wanted to be shocked. Whoever won. But when you said you won, everybody was shocked because they're like, damn.
Yeah. They all thought I was going to lose.
Here's the thing. Karma got 1st. Our buddy who's playing Harpies got 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who was playing Tierlemans got 3rd, and I got 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And I went 2-2. So my Phantom Knight deck is still going to go through some changes and trying to find what's right for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we've been working on together. That will be coming soon, but that will be on my own time with my own thing. Obviously, I'm a little shaky here, and you're going to be on my arm and everything, my camera arm, and my mic's going to be going on the big mic and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And dinos will happen too, but that'd be the first thing to happen. Because, he reads the comments just about as much as I do and follows the...
I don't comment myself,
but he follows my subs just as much as I do, and even he's like, the dino deck is good because he helped me make it, and some people didn't really like the way it was built. So I changed it, and you know what? Right now, it smacks. Mm-hmm. It's basically dino hand traps, and you can't really go wrong with hand traps.
Not really, unless you open up like only hand traps, which kind of sucks. But
yeah, this is tier guy. When I played the tier guy, because I played him, and when he before he played him, I lost him 2-1. Because my last match opened up 3 Gamma and Driver.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was terrible. I looked at him. I was like, I just fucking lost. He's like, what do you mean you just lost? I was like, I'll show you my hand after. It continues to proceed to destroy me. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to go first. I was like, oh, I'm going to try to bait it out, get this out, yada, yada, yada. So I have cards, and nope. That's how it happened. But anyway... You'll be seeing this guy a lot more because he lives with me, and he's allowing me to do more content now because he lives with me.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be doing combined duels, like mirror match of Phantom Knight and Phantom Knight, or He also plays Eldritch and Harpies, and I play Dinos, so we can do that.
My Eldritch deck needs work in the extra deck, but
Oh, it gets smacked by some dinos.
only because I don't have extra deck cards that I need. Because I almost always open up Super Poly. Which is dumb.
Will you screw yourself over with Super Poly? Because all the cards are zombies?
Yeah, when I...
And all my cards I leave always are on the same attribute. But, yep, so there's going to be a lot more content coming, which is good. Anyway, this is my playmat. I've been using it for a while. I didn't use the Phantom Knight playmat today, so...
Hope you guys like the playmat.
Like and subscribe. Touching tips.